Hey, welcome to my journey and to another menu plan grocery haul. This one is Simply Filling. The menu, what I make for myself is going to be 99% Simply Filling, and for supper, some of it can be and some of it isn't, because he's not on Simply Filling. Obviously, he can eat things that are not on plan. I can eat, but I would have to count points for. So it's kind of a mixture of those things. And then the groceries, it's a Simply Filling grocery haul. I say that because I shop with Simply Filling in mind, but there are also things that still have points, and I have a lot of things already on hand, so there's not a much that I need right now. And the reason why we're in this craft room is because Sebastian is up there sleeping, and I did not want to have no big rigmarole in the kitchen and waking him up. So let's go ahead and start on Wednesday, which is today. I'm going to have grits, eggs, and tomato, and that is Simply Filling. As long as you don't put no butter on. If you put butter on your grits, you'll have to count it. So what I'll do is I'll take that. I can't believe it's not butter spray. Just give it some taste, And then I wrote my menu backwards. I got my supper next, so I'm going to have to remember to look down. I'm just going to do some cottage cheese and blackberries because I have both of those I need to eat. The way it worked out, I didn't get to have my lemon oat berry pancakes, whatever you call them, with the blackberries. So I have some blackberries that need to be eaten up. So I'm just going to have that for lunch, and then I have things I can eat if I'm still hungry. And then, for supper, almost hamburger steaks, which some of you already know. I just take, and David come up with it, and I just named them almost hamburger steaks because they almost taste like a hamburger steak. He would take a pack of turkey, and in this case, turkey breast. The kind that comes in the little ground in the block, on the tray, and he just cut it in quarters and just threw it in the pan and fried it. I was like, you can't do that. Well, it worked. Yes, you can do that. If you're careful, it will not fall apart on you. So that's what we're having. And white beans, which he wanted some white beans, since that's good with me, and air fried green beans. And those will have points. Then Thursday, egg and cheese sandwich tin. That is Simply Filling. The sandwich tin are the little round. These are Arnold sandwich tins. And then for lunch, I'll be out with my mama. If y'all remember, a few weeks back, I told y'all she was diagnosed with lung cancer. Well, her first oncology visit is tomorrow. And then her brother, my uncle, said he wanted to take me and her out to eat after the visit. So I will be out with my mama and my uncle. And then, for supper, Louisiana baked chicken. I have some bone-in chicken legs and thighs in the freezer, and that Louisiana air fryer coating. So I'm going to do that to use up that chicken. And if I don't eat the skin, which will be the crunchy good part, then I don't have to count it. But if I decide to eat the skin, then I'll have to point it out. Taters, Simply Filling, and lima beans, Simply Filling. Then Friday, pumpkin puree on toast. This recipe is on my website. I'm going to try to remember to link these that I have on here, if there is a recipe, in my description box below. So go down there and check that out. But I put that on toast, and I have the Nature's Path flaxseed and pumpkin granola. It's like pumpkin seeds and flax seeds, and I don't know, some little granola pieces, but like maybe a tablespoon or something. Maybe not a tablespoon. I don't know. There's some small amount that's 0 points, and I put that on top of it, and it just makes it's just a nice, fun piece of crunchy toast. And then for supper, turkey and cheese sandwich stand, grapes or oranges. I have a little bit of both of those left. And the turkey I got was Walmart hickory smoked. It's really good. And y'all know I'm not a big turkey person, but it is really good. Matter of fact, Jacob liked to eat my whole sandwich down at Holly's yesterday. I took my lunch with me. And then Saturday, I put a big question mark because I wasn't sure what we would be doing garden-wise. But now that I've looked at the weather, we're not going to be planting because it's snapping off cold. So I would just have to maybe move Sunday to Saturday and put a big question mark on Sunday. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out when the day comes. And then Sunday, a peanut butter banana roll up. That is just on a tortilla. Put some peanut butter, which I'll have to count. Banana, a little bit of granola, which I'll have to count. Let's say it's just that small amount. And a banana, and roll it up in a tortilla, cut it in half, and it's just a fun little breakfast treat, whatever. And then lunch on the fly. Not really sure about that. No, see, I got it written backwards, and I'm just cottage cheese and blackberries again, and supper on the fly, because I'm not really sure about that. And then Monday, avocado toast with egg, and that is simply feeling. The avocado is not legally, technically simply feeling, but I don't count avocado on any of my plans. So then it's a simply feeling breakfast for me, because I think avocado is just too healthy to count, especially when it's in small amounts. If you're going to sit down and eat a whole avocado, okay. But just to spread one of those little cups or some fresh on a piece of toast, you get too much health benefit from that to ding yourself. That's just the way I've always done it. Simply feeling or any other Weight Watchers or any other calories or anything. And then lunch, another turkey and cheese. I just put sandwich, so I don't know if I'll do it on a thin or just on bread. Grapes or oranges, whichever one I have left from the other day. And then supper, we have some hot dogs in the freezer that we need to eat, and those will be points. The hot dog and the bun. And then sweet potato fries that I got from Trader Joe's that we just have never gotten around to eating, and those will be points. The sweet potatoes would be simply filling, but since they've got some kind of coating on them or whatever, batter, I'm not really sure, but they'll be points. And then Tuesday, egg and cheese, sandwich thin, simply filling. Tomato soup and grilled cheese, simply filling. And the new recipe for crock pot turkey chili with corn chips. I told David I was back here, I said, you got to help me think of something for the crock pot. Think of something for the crock pot. Because these past few days we've been at Holly's, I've had something in the crock pot when we got home and it was ready to eat. I just had to throw a couple things with it, and we got to eat. It was nice. And so he found this one on the internet, and I scanned, just before I come on here, I scanned through the recipe, and other than the corn chips or whatever possible toppings you might put on the chili, it is simply filling. So you can't beat that. There will not be a prep, because as you heard, I have different things for each day. So unless it's like some little snack or something, I mean, there's lunches and things you can prep, but simply feeling is such an easy plan to eat day by day with something different. That my lips are dry. I'm sorry. I'm like, quit licking your lips. Then I'm just going to do it like that for now, anyway. So I won't be having meal preps on Saturday. I'll just have to come up with something else to show you. So anyway, I have a Walmart delivery, and then I had a Food Line pickup when I got Sebastian, but I didn't show it because I had him. There was nothing on it. It was his food because he was spending the night, and I didn't know what he wanted, so I didn't get it with Walmart. I got some taters. They had 5-pound bags of russet taters for $1.99. So I got 2 bags. We're going to be eating lots of taters. And some lettuce and cucumbers. And I don't know if I got anything else for us or not. Oh, eggs, because I forgot eggs at Walmart. And then I got a few things for Sebastian. So I just didn't bother with it. Like I said, I had him. We was coming in. I had a handful of other stuff. So that was it. You're not missing anything. So we're just going to turn around and look at Walmart. All right, here is my Walmart haul. I'm only going to have a few things from Food Line because I forgot eggs and I wasn't sure what Sebastian wanted. He's coming tonight, so I need to find out from him what he might need. But I have almond milk, and I don't count almond milk. That's one of the things we'll talk about in my Simply Filling video. There's my half and half. Skim milk is Simply Filling. The juices are David's. I do remember their seems like 2 points for 1 cup, but I don't drink it. And then I'm just about out of Dukes as of Easter because I used my backup, and now I need another backup. No, I used my backup at Easter because I ran out. Now I got my another backup. Okay, now all this ground meat is Simply Filling. 93% or above is Simply Filling. So here's ground turkey. One of these is for, let's see, that one's for the chili. Then this is the ground turkey breast, which I got for the almost hamburger steaks. And then this is the ground chicken, which is 92% fat-free. That's close enough to 93 for me. If I can't find 93, that is not going to make a difference. So that is also Simply Filling. And then the turkey sausages are David's. There are specific parameters for your lunch meats, but you cannot find those very readily. So any of these lean turkey breast or chicken breast, I count as Simply Filling. Again, we'll talk about that on the video. And the fat-free cheese singles, that's Simply Filling, as the fat-free mozzarella, because I'm thinking I might want to make a chaffle. I'm not really sure. And then we are having tacos. It's not Simply Filling. I have some tortillas up there I can use if I want to, or I can have these if I want to and count them. But we're having tacos one day this week. David's on vacation. I think I probably said that in the, which I hadn't made it yet, but I probably will say it because it's garden week. And then the mac and cheese is for Jacob, and the big box of mac and cheese is for Sebastian as much as he eats. And sometimes David eats these, like if he needs a little side dish to go with something real quick. And then the taco sauce, taco seasoning, even though I make my own, we do like the Taco Bell, so I got that. And then the nabs, those are mine because I'm addicted to them. They're 8 points a piece. And these are David's yogurts. He got 2 peach, 2 strawberry, and a black cherry. And I remember them as 8 points, I think. And then this is also David's cheese, Deli Deluxe. So I don't have a lot of Simply Filling stuff in this video because I have a lot of stuff on hand. But now these things are Simply Filling. The pinto beans, those are going in the chili. The green beans, because I was out. And the pumpkin to make stuff with. That's all Simply Filling. This, I think it's 0 points. At least up to a certain amount. But I'm pretty sure they stopped selling this. And then I saw a video, commercial, and they're having a new green sauce. So I went and looked on Walmart's thing, and sure enough, they had it. So I got it. That was my favorite. I was sad when they discontinued it. And then after Easter, I needed some more flour and some more sugar. And then I did not realize I was out of my Truvia Sweet Complete Brown, so I needed that. I used that a lot. And then this is for Sebastian. That's the smallest one I could find. I wanted one of the small Country Time, but they didn't have it. Only the pink, and he doesn't like the pink. But this will be good for tonight and tomorrow and for the summer. So I already have it for the summer. Then the collard greens are for, you know, our hobo dinner. That's what I like to call it. And I just went ahead and got the shredded lettuce for our tacos and some bananas and hot dog buns. And there's a distilled water from my CPAP machine. I got a few things that were not groceries, and they really jacked up the bill. You know how that goes. So that's it for this, and there'll just be a small food line.